Welcome back to Mascot Madness, brought to you by Derek Likes Sports, and we are down to 8 mascots in the tournament. Very exciting. You'll have a chance to vote for which 4 you think should make the fun-filled 4, but let's reveal who our final 8 are. First, we go to the Otto the Orange region, standing 7 feet tall, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's big, he's furry, he's orange, he's Gritty. Gritty dominated on their way to the energetic 8. They trounced Slamson, they beat Swoop, they snuck by Youppi, and now Gritty is just 1 win away from the fun-filled 4. You see their card here, and I actually have a test version of the card that I had printed. So remember, a vote will enter you for a chance to win a card of your choice. I'm gonna any of the cards, any of the 80, I think it's 80 because we had 76 people are mascots in the tournament, and we have the 4 regional namesakes. So any of those, if you win, you can pick one. There will also be a drawing for the 4 final 4, so you'll get those 4 cards. And there's also going to be the grand prize drawing, which is 80. The whole full set could be sent your way. So be sure to vote so that you can enter that. Anyway, Gritty, who will they be taking on in the energetic 8? And I have notes because this is very serious, and I'm very serious about this. And I'm going to read my notes here on each of these mascots. A long time ago, back in the early 1990s, construction workers unearthed fragments of dinosaur bones at the site that would one day become Coors Field. On April 16, 1994, a gray egg appeared on the field before a Colorado Rockies game. Out of the egg hatched a polka-dotted triceratops named Dinger. Dinger, they snuck by the Phoenix Suns gorilla to get here, and now they have to take on the number 1 overall seed, Gritty. But Dinger, I also have Dinger's card. He was part of that first test set, so right there, look at that. You can see all these at Meet the Mascots on mascotmadness.fun, but that is Dinger, and that is our first matchup in the Otto the Orange region, the Otto the Orange region final between Gritty and Dinger. So make sure you go on and vote who you want to come out of that one. All right, on to the Brutus Buckeye region. This mascot stands 6'6". It's believed to have been born in the Galapagos Islands, but since the 1970s, they've resided somewhere completely different, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What's going on in Philly? We got 2 of the final 8 are from Philly. They're bright green. They have a 90-inch waist, and they slightly terrify my son. It is the Philly Fanatic. Check him out. One of the most well-known mascots. And again, this is another one of the cards I have. First 3 I have. And I only have 1 more of the final 8, but remember, go vote so you have a chance to win those. How many times can I plug that? Fanatic was the 1 seed. They had to get through, let's see here, Stinger, Stomper, and the San Antonio Spurs Coyote. That's a lot of S's. And now they will face a mascot who, nobody's 100% sure what this next mascot is. They know they're blue. They know they're kind of like a bird. Some have called them a flightless raven. They're currently taking legal action against Los Angeles Lakers center Jackson Hayes, but amidst that, they've found time to make an improbable run to the energetic 8. From Washington, D.C., close to my home, it is Gee Whiz. Gee Whiz probably had the toughest road to get here. I mean, they had to get through the 3-seed Bango and the 2-seed Bernie to get here, and now they'll take on the 1-seed Philly Fanatic. So that is our Brutus Buckeye Regional Final, Philly Fanatic versus Gee Whiz. So good luck to both of those mascots. Congratulations on making it this far. All right, on to the Oregon Duck region. This mascot's always been a little bit of an underdog. When they were first revealed to their fans, they were extremely unpopular. In fact, it was said that people would chant in the stadium, "Kill the moose," is what apparently people would chant in the stadium when this mascot would come out. But this did not deter this mascot. They pressed on, they persevered, and by 1996 they were appearing in commercials with Ken Griffey Jr. As Griffey's running mate for president. Man, what a world if we had elected Ken Griffey Jr. and Mariner Moose, our next member of the Energetic 8. And they were the 5 seed. And they made it through. They had to get through Stanley Cup Panther in the first round, Lucille in the second round, and then they had to beat the number 1 seed in that bracket, Benny the Bull, kind of a favorite coming in to get to where they are now. And as much as an underdog as Mariner Moose has always been, their opponent is a bit more of an underdog. This next mascot is allegedly an undiscovered species of dog known as Canis manta whatthefluffalus. I would argue that since we have this mascot and we can see them, that it's no longer undiscovered, but what do I know? They were discovered by Team Scouts in the Gulf of Mexico in 1998, and they've been beloved by their fans ever since. And Mascot Madness has proven that, because this next mascot is the 14 seed Raymond. Raymond's run to get here, they came out of the Dirty Dozen. They were in the play-in round. They had to defeat Paws there. Then they had to go upset the number 3 seed Crunch. And then they cruised past Victor Viking and Clark the Cub to get here to face Mariner Moose. So we have 2 baseball mascots vying for a shot to make it to the fun-filled 4. So yeah, good luck to both of them. Both pretty unlikely. It'll either be a 5 or a 14 seed coming out of the Oregon Duck region. Now our final region, the Treegion, Stanford Tree region. On a recent episode of the Ringer podcast, The Rewatchables, NBA analyst Zach Lowe called this mascot the most underrated in the NBA. And this mascot was probably best known for helping out Aaron Gordon on his way to winning the 2016 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. Probably the last good Slam Dunk contest was 10 years ago, and it involved this mascot. They live in their own little dragon's lair in the team arena, and they have their own little play area called the Magic Castle. From Orlando, Florida, it is Stuff the Magic Dragon, and I have a Stuff card right here that could have your name on it. Could be in the mail, headed to you if this is the one you would want. Look at him. Look at that beautiful boy. Look at him. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. They, to get here, had to beat Stanley DeBear of the Chicago Bears, champ of the Dallas Mavericks, and the Raptor of the Toronto Raptors. And now they will face another Cinderella, a double-digit seed in this tournament. This mascot's favorite snacks are purported to be birds, like falcons, eagles, seahawks, cardinals, ravens, birds like that. In a 1996 game against the Steelers, they caused quite the controversy because they actually dove onto a live ball during a almost gave away the team. Trying to keep some suspense here, and I almost gave it away. But they dove on a ball during their team's punt, caused it to be a touchback. Was pretty funny. And then in 2020, one of the team's players thought that this mascot was a bear, despite the fact that the team is called the Panthers. This mascot, of course, is Sir Purr. They look great in a yellow raincoat, and Sir Purr has captured the hearts of many during the Cinderella run. And now, after beating Hugo the Hornet, their crosstown rival, to get here, they will take on Stuff the Magic Dragon, a 2-12 matchup with the winner going to the fun-filled 4. All right, so those are the 4 mascots in the Energetic 8. Gritty and Dinger, Philly Fanatic and Gee Whiz, Mariner Moose and Raymond, and Stuff the Magic Dragon and Sir Purr. So, voting is open. Go cast your votes for these 4 matchups. It's only 4. It's gonna take you like 2 minutes tops. I just did all the research for you too. So if you watch this, you should have an idea of who you want to vote for. People are calling this the most important vote of our lifetimes, and you don't want to miss it. Remember, a vote will enter you for a chance to win a very special prize. One of these cards. You do not want to miss out on this. This could become the world's most favored currency. That is what I am hearing in these uncertain economic times. Like, who's to say I'm wrong? Anyway, go vote. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back here when we have our 4 winners.